Bunny! Nope, no bunny. Maybe just keep this, so we can just spam the pirates for the card draw. One of the questions is, do you draw cards fast enough? I think so. With the minstrel and stuff, I think we thin out the deck, and also the hook tusk. If you get hook tusk and minstrels, I think you should be able to fish out all the minions from your deck, and then at that point, then you're going for the pogo value. But I guess to go infinite, you want the Death Knight, Valeera. Doesn't really work for even. So it's not effectively infinite, but maybe it's like already a lot. One thing is also if it helps to run. So I could get punished here by the Mass Hysteria before I get to Pogo Hopper it. One other thing is I could get like the Shark in here. If I play the Shark, that helps us build up the Pogo Hoppers. Even Rogue Monka S. Yeah, I got bored, so I figured I'd give it a try. I'm not sure if this actually makes any sense. Okay, Pogo. So I think we want to bounce this back because we want to be able to shuffle Pogo Hoppers, right? Maybe just this to keep them from playing anything. But yeah, I really wonder if this even works without Valeera. Like how big of a bunny can you get? You can keep bouncing back Lab Recruiter, so you can keep shuffling. I guess that's the way. But you also don't want to shuffle. You also don't want to shuffle too early because it's like it's not so useful to keep top decking into that, right? You want to be able to draw your other important cards too. Let's see. I have card draw coming up though with the hook test, so maybe it's okay to start shuffling here. Okay, so we have a lot of cute bunnies in our deck. I should just sap it? I don't know. I feel like it's worth it to sap just because like how annoying that is to get rid of. And then if he wants to scream this, that's fine. We also need to empty our hand a bit too, in case I draw too many cards. We also have a good clear for if he plays Master O card on turn 9. Turn 9 O card, there's a lot of junk that comes out. Pogo Hopper. It's 11. I don't think I ever really have to be afraid of his board, right? We have Vanishes. Army of the Dead is could be okay, although we don't get the battle cry effect, so then it's not technically count as playing Pogo Hoppers. Right. I think we need more of this. Do we need the Elven Minstrel? I think I'm gonna hang on to it, or like not use the Shadow Step. Like Minstrel, yeah, we can keep drawing our Pogo Hoppers, but I also want to pop out the Pirates. Well, that's a pretty lousy O card. What the heck? Okay. So I think we want to shuffle more of these guys. And then keep the value going. I'm also trying to use up some of my my hand space so we can actually draw cards. Oh, actually I have lethal, right? No, these are only rush, so they can't Okay, it's a lot of pogos. It's definitely not the optimized pogo list, but it's a fun one just because of the pirates. You get to play with different synergies. And I really don't know if I'm playing it right. No, my bunnies. You monster. Nice inner fire. Two mana 9/9 and 2 mana 11/11. Seems balanced. %100 win rate. Yeah, I guess so. That was the first time with that version of the list. Don't think we'll be so lucky against aggro decks. Yep. Speaking of aggro decks. Well, if it's like Miracle style, I don't know what style this is. Yeah. Actually, I think you're looking for other removal early on. This guy counts as removal. Alright, it's not Odd Rogue. But let's say he's the Faldori Strider kind. Since we have Vanishes, we should be at an advantage. Yeah, I don't mind playing a bit more proactively here instead of trying to save those for value, just because we have the Hook Tusk. Interesting use of sap though. There's no point to feed it into his dagger. Originally, it was meant to be there to trade into one of his minions. Minstrel 2. Pogos. I don't know if it's correct to keep the lab recruiters. Like, if you have the Pogos, I think you might have to keep the recruiters, otherwise they just get clogged in your hand, right? I mean, you can play one of them. I can do Pogo. I can start building up the Pogo. And then I have the Pirates next turn. Vilespine. Okay, we have clear for Vilespine. Or we have clear for both of these. Is my health gonna be an issue though? Oh, I just realized Rogue Secrets are even as well. I think I have to use a prep so I don't overdraw. Minstrel. Okay. I guess our castaways don't really draw too much, but like, make sure that we get the minstrel. I guess it tutors for the minstrels. Okay. So I'm a little bit nervous about going for Lich King. Because then he might be able to... He might be able to play something there. Probably should Shadow Step this so we can get our recruiters and get the bunny train going. 9 cards. Actually, for not running sprints, this deck seems to draw quite quickly. So if I do this, I always get the recruiters, or at least one of them. And then I think I want to actually recycle the minstrel. Oh, I missed the, I forgot, dagger only costs 1. Vanish. Then we just hit this, minstrel. Hit him in the face with the pogos. This deck is actually kind of hard to think about, like how to play exactly. All right, cool. No sap, I guess. Alright, still 100% win rate, right? 2-0. Must be the best deck ever. Too bad you can't run Sonya. I always found the most fun card with Pogo and that and DK. Yeah, I think if you were to run a true Pogo deck, you would make it in that way. But I also have been having a lot of fun with pirates, so it's like, oh, I want to run the even pirate package. But then what else do you combo with it? Because Because earlier when we play against a warrior, we're like, oh, we don't have enough value if you just go off the pirates alone. So you need something. You need something extra. I should have kept the plank, I think. Lich King is maybe unnecessary in this. Oh, cool. Got a bit of the combo wombo already. Actually, one question I have is the... let's actually do this. One question I have is about Zoo. I wanted to make a free-to-play version of the Zoo, which with like the bomb generating stuff. I think that actually has a lot of potential. Hey, we got the pirates. Kind of makes me willing to generate this then. Just because we have a pretty nice card draw engine going. Maybe I should cut Eviscerates. I actually need to be able to get the Minstrels more consistently. And I feel like Eviscerates are affecting that. Maybe I just run 2 Walk the Planks, no Eviscerates, and then... I don't know. Sometimes Eviscerate's good as removal though. And a little bit of Burst. I guess Warrior you could maybe go greedy and Lab Recruiter the Lab Recruiter. But to do that infinite, you kind of want like the DK, right? Oh yeah, I've been seeing people playing this list. This is also a Pogo Hopper list, I think. I think this list is. I guess I should just take the card draw here. I overdraw, and I don't want to overdraw. Actually, do I care? If he overdraws me, that means I'm drawing my Minstrel, which and then as long as I draw my Minstrel, I don't really care what I overdraw after that. So I guess I don't need to waste the prep. Fine, have a lot of those. He's used both saps already. I guess he has Vanish still. You always ran an Elvish Piper as an extra draw? Oh, yeah. The Witchwood Piper, you mean? Right. So then this can happen. I have a second Minstrel, so I don't really feel like I need to bounce this Minstrel back. I think maybe I just bounce the Hopper back. Elvish Pipers from Magic the Gathering. Okay. Always those awesome weird decks. Hey, Zoro, how's it going? Yeah, we're trying to meme today. Memeing around. You know what I miss? Oh, you miss Reno Warrior? I just watched this the other day. Elise Reno Priest. I call it Ellie Reno Priest. If you look up some of those videos, oh man, those are the good old days. Remember when Control Priest just didn't have a chance against Jiraxis? But then we came up with a solution, didn't we? We did the one that copies the hero power. Man, that was some amazing times. Really miss those days. Alright, let's bounce. Bounce, bounce. I guess you don't really need infinite Pogo value. As long as there's enough, you don't really need infinite. I still need the Recruiter though. Reno Mage against Reno Lock matchup? Yeah, that was pretty Kirgasm too. But it'd usually be okay for the Reno Lock, because... Well, actually no. It depends on the one that goes into Fatigue, I guess. Vanish is fine. So then we're guaranteed a Recruiter, right? So if we do this... So Recruiter, we want to shuffle more. And then which one do we bounce back? I guess I have to bounce the Recruiter now. We can't really abuse the Minstrel anymore because I didn't get the Shadow Step off. It's okay. We have like 9 cards. And we have a lot of Pogos in hand already. We're quite likely to keep drawing Pogos. That's enough. So that's a lethal. Did you take a break from streaming? I haven't seen you in a long time. I've been traveling a lot and work's been busy, so I think that's probably why. But yeah, I try to stream every now and then. Deadman Hand Warrior mirrors. They'll just go crazy. Just me or single challenges way harder than old ones. Yeah. I'm actually pretty happy they allow us to cycle the legendary quests now. Because those things have been clogging up my quest log. I guess we shuffle this, so we just make sure we keep drawing giant Pogos. He's used Eviscerate. Is there any way we lose? I'm not sure if he's running Cold Blood or not. I think we can prep the Sap just in case. Because he's out of Vanishes, he's out of Saps. The only way he kills it is some kind of burst, right? Maybe he has the DK. But yeah, I'm doing well. Also, I miss Freeze Mage and Thorson. There's a lot of decks we miss. Like when I go back and watch old streams, I really realize how much we're missing now in Hearthstone. The opponent is playing some kind of pogo deck as well. I'm pretty sure it's a pogo deck. When you lose to Frostball, Firebolt, Torch, if you have Draxus, but kind of need to. Okay, so going back to my point about the Ellie Reno priest. Most priests... Okay, so at that time, unless you had some kind of burst, like you had some kind of Mind Blast priest, this is before... before the DKs came out. Before like Raza Reno priest was a thing. That even before that came out. So this is before Kazak. Was it before Kazakus? Yeah, I think it was before Kazakus. It was just Reno. Like they only had Reno. There was no Kazakus or Raza, the Unchained and stuff. And then the only way to be Control Warrior is you have some kind of burst. Maybe you have a Valen Mind Blast type of deck, or you did what I did, which is you have the Sideshow, right? Sideshow Spell Eater is the one that copies the hero power. And then, yeah, you can copy the Drax's hero power after that. And then it becomes an even game again. Those are good times. It used to be that Warlock was so confident against Priest that they would just play turn 9 Draxus. Doesn't even matter if they have... They don't even need to wait to Emperor the Draxus. They just go like, oh, turn 9 Draxus, I win. Because I'm just going to make Infernos all day, and then you're going to lose. You're going to run out of Light Bomb. Like, the only way to deal with it was Light Bomb. You only have 2 of those. And then you can't deal with the 6/6s anymore, right? And then Priest didn't really have any burst.